Hi, Josh. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. And thanks for talking with Eric. He gave me your website to look over and to analyze. Here is that analysis. I can see that you have a couple of places you're in. I think that you are based more in Tulsa, but I might be wrong. Anyway, your website is great. It has great visuals. There's a lot of interest to it, but I'm not interested in how pretty it is. That's something that's completely up to somebody's own personal taste. The aesthetics of it don't interest me. The guts of it are what interests me, and I'll tell you why. Because a website should be a thing that is a tool of your company that brings customers to you, that brings more customers in. And when I was doing the analysis of your website using this tool over here, I'll get to that later, I found a couple of areas where you have some deficiencies. I typed in Tulsa roofers. Now, I know that you do more than that. I know that you have a general remodel, you have a handyman concierge service. I know that you're more than just roofers, but just as a point of reference, it's still your website and this will still be valid. Let me show you. This is a little bit about Google. At the top of a Google web search, there's usually guys who have paid to be there. You can see at the top of this map pack, there is the Turner Roofing and Sheet Metal Company. This area here we call the map pack because it's attached to the map. No duh. And the way you get here is by going to Google and filling out a Google business profile. Have you done that yet? If not, I really suggest you do. It's not alphabetical, this list. It is determined by the Google algorithm. So, and the Google algorithm must be satisfied in order to get onto this list. So go to Google, fill out a business profile. It's like a Facebook profile. Easy to do. It'll ask you to prove that you own the website and fill in all the blanks. The Google algorithm believes that somebody who goes to the trouble of filling out all the blanks, meaning what year did you start business, what are your hours, the website, the actual address, there's some tick boxes like on-site services, also online estimates. There's going to be a bunch of tick boxes to fill out. Tick everything that's appropriate, fill in every space, and if you don't know what should be in a space and you're not quite sure, fill in something anyway, because the more things that you have in that Google profile, the more likely you're going to be in the map pack, which is way up at the top here, because we all know that some guy with a Cheeto in his hand and a mouse in the other isn't going to go down past the related searches. That's where the scroll stops automatically. You know, like if I'm just searching generally and I scroll down, it will stop at the, there's a couple of points it'll stop, but it'll do a page at a time, and that usually ends with the related searches. So below the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, these are ones that the Google algorithm itself has determined should be at the top. Google is a company like any others. It has customers, and those customers are people who do searches and want results. As a result, Google has created an algorithm that determines what makes a website more relevant to their customers or not. So they have a series of metrics that they use, and that's what I'm going to show you about today, because you can get the metrics of your website way up, and it will help you, and I'll show you exactly where you need the help. First thing is, Google wants a minimum of 1,500 words because Google believes that the more words you have, the better a website you are. Now I'm going to cut and paste into a word counter. Clear that and click paste. Next level, 416 words. Now on this, the first one that came up in the organics was T-Town Roofer. I'm going to go to their website. Here it is. It's not any better or worse than yours. It's a great website. And here's their word count. Clear that. I'm going to paste it into this. Their website has 648 words. It's not a big difference, but if you're an algorithm, you don't know the difference of what the words are. In your mind, if you're an algorithm, which you and I are not, 648 beats 416. That's just the way it is. That's the way a computer thinks. This number is higher, that makes it better. This group of things are greater, that makes them better. So here is the tool that I use. This is the strength of your website. You have half a point out of 100. This is the backlinks that you have. These are the keywords that you have, and traffic. This is the number of people who have clicked on your website in the last month or so. You have 7 clicks, and a couple of them are me. Now this is the T-Town with using the same tool. As opposed to 0.5, they have 5. As opposed to 50 backlinks, they have 758. Keywords, they have 378 to your 18. And for the traffic, you had 7 people click. They had 1,100 people click. Let's assume that 1 out of every 50 will click and go to your page as a result of it. I don't know what the actual numbers are. I'm just guessing. I imagine it's a number that is much greater than that. But even so, you know that if the number is greater, that your 0.7 makes you at a negative percentage point for people actually using your website to go to you and get an estimate and to get work done from you. So you want to get these numbers up. Let me show you how. Keywords. All words are not equal. You had 416. Here are the organic keywords from your competitor, T-Town Roofs. Roofing Company Tulsa. Tulsa Roofing Companies. Roofing Company as opposed to companies. And you can see different order. Roofing Company Tulsa. Roofing Companies Tulsa. Tulsa Roofing Companies. Tulsa Roof Repair. It's a whole bunch of variations on a theme. You want to have all of those variations on your website, because if somebody types that into a web search, these are actual searches, then your company will come up. Your website will be shown on the Google search results. So you want all of these key phrases and keywords, which were indicated here on yours and here on your competitor. You want those on your website. Now the next thing, forgive me, I had a cold last week. The next thing I want to talk about is the backlinks. Now, backlinks are sort of like a shout out from a different website. In other words, another website has information about you on them. Now, these folks have information about T-Town Roofers on them. And these are, Yellow Pages, Porch.com, Super Pages, Angie's List is going to be there, et cetera, et cetera. So you want to have as many backlinks as they have or more, essentially, because like I said, it's a numbers game. If they have 758, you want 759 or more. So you need to get your backlinks up. And the way to do that is by going to these places and actually just filling out a profile usually, and that will get you into these other websites. Now, all of these things that I told you about are things that you can do yourself. You can go and get yourself a Google business profile. You can change some of the wording on your website, and that will get you more traffic, because ultimately more traffic means more money. That's what your website is for. It's not a novelty. It's not a prestige thing. You want this website to make you money. And I think you can do that. But I have a feeling that you're going to want to spend more time roofing or remodeling a kitchen or hanging Christmas lights than you do trying to figure out what the keywords and backlinks are for your competitors' websites. And that's where I think Eric might be able to come in and give you a hand, because Eric is all set to go and show you the next steps to make your website just be dynamic and get you more customers. Hey, thanks for watching and have a great day.